Today I have a list of units that I think you can master very fast and can play high level very fast. These are not necessarily a good unit to learn game with, but they're definitely the one that you can master and play at high level as soon as possible. So first we have Sinanju. It's a 3000 cost. I'm just gonna go down by cost, so like 3000 first, and it's gonna go lower and lower. So Sinanju have very good mobility. When I say mobility, I mean how good it is at like moving around and like turning rate. Really good. So it's easy for you to dodge a lot of incoming projectile and stuff like that. So he's pretty forgiving in terms of ammo management as well, because the sub is reload pretty fast. Everything reload pretty decently fast, and he have a charge shot. So that means that like you can rotate into charge shot. You can rotate to charge shot to actually keep your main up, which is shoot, and then like bazooka bazooka sub, then you shoot main again. So the main come up to 7 again. So sub can chain into itself for a knockdown. So one of the main thing why Sinanju is so good is his sub. It can chain to itself, and as you can see why he shoot it, he will also dodge sideways. So that give you evasion as well. And it's very good self-defense. Like if I'm pretty close to him and I use it, and he melee like that, it's gonna stop him. So it's pretty good self-defense. And another thing is that it's very good at knockdown. So you can chain to itself. So when it hit twice, you will get full knockdown, which is something that can be difficult in this game. Is learning how to sunda properly, like shoot 3 times like this. It look easy, but it's really can be difficult for newer player. Like you can be too close and you can be out of angle and then don't get it or something like that. But like when you hit a main and then you go to sub or you just go sub right away, it's automatically knocked down. So that make it really easy knockdown. That will be something that come up a lot in this list, where you need to have a attack that make it easy knockdown, which make it easier to play in general. So we also have BC where you can kick the rock. Yeah, sure, that's a little bit complicated to use, but you can just use the rock as kick forward and then step backward. Like you can just use just use neutral, and then you can neutral back into fast fall, AC fast fall, and that give a pretty decent self defense when someone is coming at you, because the rock will block projectile and the fast fall will set you to the ground. Sinanju also have pretty good melee. Like he have good range, like that missile hit points, good range and good melee. 4-6 is very fast. Oh, he got it. But yeah, like 4-6 is really fast, as you can see. PCXB is pretty fast and also have a pretty decent cut tracking. Pretty much like above average range and above average melee, good mobility, and with a pretty good sub, it makes this unit really easy to learn. So next is PC, another very easy to play unit, mainly due to his main being very good. Definitely one of the best main in the game, to be honest. You shoot out BR, and also 2 missiles will come out, and it have tracking. So as you can see, like that, it land. So this is similar to Sinanju that I was mentioned. Like this is a really good trade for easy unit to play. Is when you have a ammo that down someone really easily. For Kizzy is main, because like you have to land like one main, and then sometimes the missile will actually connect like that, and then he down, right? So that's pretty much, I just use one movement and I already down the target. Sub is send out funnel Wait, I don't know if it's called final missile or not, but the point the point is you send this out and it's automatic, so it's just gonna go near the target, and then after that it will chase them. So this is pretty easy to use. It doesn't have animation, so you can just use it and fall with it. So yeah, you don't get vernier when you use it. After you send out your sub, they will have to try to dodge the sub, right? And then you can focus on trying to land main and Gerobi. Cause like in a sense, the sub doesn't synergize much with main and Gerobi. It's just doing its own thing, but it's pretty good because then you just send them out and they just do its own thing, and then while it was doing its own thing, you can focus on landing main or land Gerobi. The Gerobi is pretty good as well. When you shoot a Gerobi, it have pretty decent muzzle correction, above average, I think. It's also shoot out missile as well. Why shoot out a Gerobi? You can chain Gerobi after main as well. That's a lot of damage. BC will turn on this mobility mode. If you press BC again, he will move in he will move sideways. When you burst, obviously Kashi burst, it's really powerful, obviously, because you can spam main, and then you get the missile as well. The main is bigger than normal BR, and the missile is gonna get spam, make it hard for them to actually dodge. You can also fast fall with CSB. So if you CSB and then step and then main, you get a fast fall. You don't have to step, but like obviously step is pretty important. But if you use it with the BC, you can get like pretty good motion. So the only one movement that is kinda hard to learn is to use assist. With your BC mode mobility up, which will give you a pretty good mobility, will give you pretty good momentum and fast fall. But you don't need to do that to play at pretty high level. You will do fine without it. Even just turn on the mode and just move around, just use passive on the mode. That's already pretty good. Overall, pretty easy to use. Pretty easy to use and easy to understand when to do anything with it. So that make it another easy unit to learn and master really fast. Next we have Excellia. You can either do blue burst or green burst. It doesn't really matters. Green if you think you're gonna die. Blue if you want to have some you want to be able to apply some pressure during burst. So Excellia main is very good, have a pretty good muzzle correction, and it do a knockback if it hit. So like that, it actually pushed them backward. Doesn't yellow them, but it pushed them backward. So it's really easy to actually reset someone if they are chasing you. Because in general, when someone gonna chase you and then you want to reset them to rechase, you have to actually knock them down the whole way. So the most common way is obviously to Sunda or use other thing to actually knock them down. But this, you can just do all that in just one movement, which is just the shoot main. Sub is kinda like G, where you just send them out. Like this is pretty. You don't need to think about it too much. When it's up, you just use it. Very easy to understand. When it's up, just use it. The AC, there's multiple of them, but the two most common one, to AC, go up and shoot Gerobi. So it actually have super armor at the start as well. Like that. Like he melee me, but in super armor. So that's pretty good. And another one is, so AAC have super armor as well. And then like as you can see, it have like pretty good tracking. It's good to catch someone off guard when they try to melee you. You can actually use ABC, or when someone just close by. So those were the two main use one, which is the AAC and 2AC. For shield bits, you can send to your partner, but you can also don't forget that you can send to yourself. If someone pressure you a lot, you can send shield bit to yourself, and then you can actually, you know, shoot them out, because then they can't really do anything until your shield bit is really down. So that's again pretty easy. It's a good way to fight 1v1 if someone come near you. Just shield bit yourself and then go fight. DSA allow you to be relevant while you're far away. It's bendable as well, but doesn't have explosion. So when you're far away, you're still relevant to the game as you control CSA. And that's why it's one of the easier units to master. So Excellia on shooting bursts, it's pretty powerful as well if you want to go shooting bursts, because then you can spam main. And not only that, the super is actually useful because you actually have super armor. Not super armor, you guard projectile while you're shooting out. Like you were saying, he was hitting me with the gun tank and they get guard. So that's very strong super and actually useful during the match. Last one, we're gonna go 2K. And the unit that I recommended is Zaku. It's kinda like a mini Excellia, but it have more synergize. The two synergize better with each other, because you can chain your assists into each other. You can actually call all your assists out. When someone come near you, you can call all your assists out. Like that. And it's pretty powerful because it creates like a wall. The assist by itself is not powerful at all, but when they are together, they have more potential to hit someone with it. Especially close to mid-range. Far away, not so much. Yeah, see, even he hit me and dodged one assist, the other one hit. I didn't even use all the assists yet, but like I'm trying to do, but he hit me out first. Again, the assist stopped him. The main, obviously the same with Excellia. Good muzzle correction. You have vernier when you shoot it, so you have to manage it a little bit. You don't want to spam all your main right away, because like now you're not gonna have any main, right? So you want to use it when someone is about to land. So TSA, like Excellia, you can stay relevant even in green lock. You can stay relevant in green lock. Yeah, he got it. But yeah, pretty good. And if you use it in red lock, it have pretty decent muzzle correction. I wouldn't use it too much in red lock though, because it take a while for it to get going. Blue burst allow you to spam main. Pretty powerful. While you were spam main, you can actually go all the way into green. If you start in red lock, you can push yourself all the way into green lock, and it still will track. It will still track if you, as long as you start in red lock. But yeah, melee is not that good, but you can use it if you need to. Time melee is okay, but you will have to end with main. So you do side melee twice and then main. Cancel into main. Like that. Then you get a full knockdown. So Luna Super is really good. It sends out Shin, which like chase the enemy. If you shoot Shin before he disappears, it will create a nuke explosion. Yeah, like I'm sure they were having a lot of fun when they were making this super. But anyway, that's Luna. Pretty easy to master. So that's pretty much all the unit that I would recommend it if you wanted to get into high level really fast. Like you don't care too much about, because this unit again are not the same as the unit that are good for learning the game, but it's the unit that are easy to master. So you can actually master it and get to play high level really fast. So if that's what you want to do, try to play this unit. If you have any question, please let me know. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to help support me, feel free to subscribe for more video and follow me on my other social media. The link will be in the video description.